Hello everyone, it is Abyssinia Motherland James Belly Dance. This morning we're going to have a little bit of a conversation. I guess it'll be one side because it'll just be me talking, and we're going to be doing some upper body movements with our chest. So come back in a moment so you can get some movement done this morning. Hello everyone, it's Abyssinia of Motherland James Belly Dance, and it's time again for a Movement Monday. So this video will give you some tips and tricks to take to your local belly dance class or to the dance floor. Helps with flexibility and sensuality, all that good, juicy, beautiful stuff. So tune into this video, check it out till the end. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you'd like to see in future videos, and do consider joining our exclusive membership program. Enjoy. All right, so we're gonna start with some chest outward movements because we're always doing our outward circle. So it's good to break that down. So I want to talk about the dance community. Here recently, I've had a beautiful time in the belly dance community, but I've also had some issues coming up. And I don't necessarily want to get into like all the details of the issues, but because they keep coming to my mind, living rent free in my head, I want to give some advice. And the advice is, it's all about having fun. When it stops becoming, when it stops being a fun outing, when you're going to dance class or dance workshops, that's when you really need to reevaluate what you're doing. I believe that when we're adults, it's really important to be able to communicate. And I know communication isn't easy for all of us. Some of us overthink. I am one of them. I am some of us. I definitely overthink things, but I'm also a person who unfortunately finds more fault with herself than with anyone else going on. In other words, when I find that a person is suddenly acting different from the way they normally do, I always ask them, hey, have I done something to offend you? I automatically think that it's something I did. So my advice is, don't be that person. Don't be that person. It is most likely not you. If you know that you're a person who communicates well, treats people with respect, the issue is most likely not with you, and it's probably with the other party. I know that I communicate really well with people. I love running my mouth. I compliment people. I treat people with respect. I recommend people to others. That's just the way that I like to do business and just to comport myself. So recently, I had something come up where a person had blocked me and they unblocked me, which I found really strange. I was not comfortable with that because, as we know on Facebook, when you have a public page, people can see where you are. So if the person had blocked me because they were mad and suddenly unblocked me and wanted to know where I was at, I was not okay with that. So I reached out to the person and asked them, hey, what's going on? And they wouldn't tell me. So I let them know I was reblocking them, to which they became very upset. But what I found out after was even more disturbing. They apparently believe that we had an agreement that we never had when it started in our circles. And I say all that to say, once again, adults, we have to communicate with each other. It can be difficult to say to a person, hey, when you did such and such and such and such, it really offended me. But that's far better than just acting strangely towards a person out of nowhere, because they're going to be wondering, what the H happened? We all go through things. I feel like ever since the pandemic, people act as if they're the only ones suffering, the only ones going through something, they're the only ones that are offended by things. That is not true. We all have empathy for each other. People see things going on, atrocities in the world. We're all saddened by it, contrary to popular belief. It hurts all of us, which is why when something is going on, it's okay to check up on a person. And it's okay, if you're that person who's being checked up on, to take the help and to say to someone, hey, right now I don't really want to talk, but in a few days, I definitely will reach out. There's nothing wrong with that. With all of the technology we have at our fingertips, I feel like it will be a lot easier for us to communicate. To me, it's easier to type out an apology to someone or type out an explanation than it is to actually, say one face to face, sometimes, depending on who it is. but for others, maybe not. But to have a misunderstanding that's, right at your fingertips, that you can explain, just let a person know, hey, this is how I understood our agreement to be, and you fell through on that, you can just say that and it would solve everything. Oh my God. So many issues can be easily solved by communicating. So that's my advice for today. Let's switch our circle, especially for business owners. I think a lot of times we think that when you're doing business with someone, it's just business, that's it. I end up developing relationships with people because most of the people obviously that come to my class are women, okay? And we love to talk. We love to recommend brunch spots to each other and places to buy new clothes and purses, blah, 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 and all this kind of stuff, right? So, we're going to develop a relationship. If one day the relationship sours and goes south, it's okay to let a person know why. I'm not Walmart. Like, I'm not some big cold institution where you never see the face. I am a real person. And I think that's what frustrates me a lot sometimes with doing business. People don't really realize, like, they kind of reach out at any time, or I don't know. It's all over the place. Now I feel like I'm rambling. But the point is, business owners, non-business owners, whoever you are, adults in general, let's stretch a little bit. Please, don't be afraid to communicate with people. Don't be afraid to let a person know, hey, when you did this, it really made me feel uncomfortable. When you said this, it really hurt my feelings. There's nothing wrong with that. Teach your children to do it too, because they need to be able to express themselves as well. Oh my God, it feels so good to stretch. I think over the years, I've seen so many disagreements in the belly dance community that people were really uncomfortable talking about. We're adults. It's okay to use your words. So with that being said, I hope that you have a beautiful, wonderful Monday and that you do something to bring you joy today. I am going to be having a Q&A session in the next week or so I'd love it if you drop some questions for me below so that I can answer them and you can get to know me a little bit better. Do something that brings you joy today. Bye!
Did it! Get it, girl! You got through another Movement Monday workout. I'm really proud of you and I hope you had a lot of fun. If you're looking to get more belly dancing in your life, consider joining our class in person in South Phoenix. It is Saturday mornings at 10. You can also join that class online from the comfort of your home. You get the videos for the class as well. You could also consider joining our exclusive membership right here on YouTube, which starts at like $3 a month, and you get a video once a month at that level. So check that out. Pull some more belly dancing into your life. Whatever you do today, do something that brings you joy. Bye.